Right, welcome back. Not sure yet what the goal is for this week, but I do know that I need to get all of my crap over there out and move it over there. So I already assembled the shelves. I'll cut you some footage of that in a bit, but I still need to build decks for the shelf. And yeah, I was planning on doing it out of this wood, but I hate woodworking. Luckily, one of my friends does woodwork for a living, and he's agreed to cut these for me if I'll help him fix his exhaust. There's something wrong with it. So yeah, basically gonna load up a bunch of these planks, take it over to him, cut it, bring it back, finish assembling the shelves, and then get to sorting all my stuff out and moving it. Stay tuned. Okay, so the decks are done, all 4 of them. Just need to take them and plop them on the shelf. Once we've done that, we can start sorting this stuff out, moving it over there, and then figure out what we're going to do from there. Again, huge shout out to my friend PJ. He does excellent woodworking stuff. I'll ask him for some pictures to slide in here. So if you need to do any wood stuff, hit him up. Alright, all my stuff is stuffed into this corner, except that engine's not mine and that's not my stuff. But anyway, really happy with how all of this turned out. These shelves are super sturdy, really like them. I mean, I could probably plop down the engine on top of it if I wanted to. I would have liked more shelves, but they're quite expensive, can't really afford any more at all. So I saved a few bucks by not taking the decks with them and opted to make them myself. Luckily, PJ wasn't very busy, so I called him up and he was willing to help me out with the decks. And we knocked that out in half an hour at his shop. It's really nice. Well, not half an hour, hour and a half probably. And in trade for that, I promised to fix his exhaust system for him. It was quite a simple fix. I didn't film any of it. It's just the rearmost exhaust hanger wasn't located properly. So whenever he started the car, shifted the car, went over humps, it rattled against the body. So basically all the time he drove. But overall, I'm very happy with how all that turned out. I mean, I basically traded something that would have taken me a day for a job that took me half an hour. So that was great. But now I'm not sure what I'm really going to do now, to be honest, because I don't want to start cleaning and sandblasting any other suspension parts and stuff, because I'm still waiting on a lot of my parts to come in due to COVID and also just the nature of custom unions in Africa. Nothing wants to show up on time. So kind of on hold at the moment. Maybe the seats. I mean, I could remove the upholstery. I'm thinking this is probably the original seat covers, and they're actually in a really good condition. They're not cracked or dried up or anything. I might remove them and just redo the stitching and get new foam and put them back. So we'll see what we do there. PJ said he's not very busy in the next week or so, so we might remake this trunk tray. Get that out of the way, then I don't have to do any more woodworking stuff. And also, this engine is bloody heavy. It was sagging my engine stand a lot and it was giving me anxiety, so we propped it up on a wooden plank. I'm thinking I might remove the cylinder head and the manifolds just to save some weight on it when I leave for Scotland. Because I don't want to feel an earthquake when I'm there and knowing, oh shit, my slant 6 dropped on the floor. So we'll see when we do that. Ooh, maybe when I do that, I'll do some video discussing the advantages and disadvantages of a slant 6, sorry. Why it's a great engine and a terrible engine at the same time. I think that would be very interesting, some technical stuff for those guys out there who like the more technical stuff. But I'm not sure when I'm going to do any of this because it's Friday. I'm going to the farm for the weekend. There's some stuff I need to sort out there. So I'll check you guys next week and figure out what we're going to do. Cheers. Okay, I'm back. I was on the farm for the weekend. I have to go this weekend again. So there's some stuff I need to do there. Progress in the shop is quite slow. But I did go to the spray shop this morning to see how they're doing there. And the progress is coming along nicely. They're almost done with the doors and the body, so they just have the hood and the trunk left. I'll quickly cut to some footage of that. Nou sê my eerlik, wie het die meeste gemaak op die kar, hè? Was dit jy?
Ek het nou wel dit gedoen.
Nee, is alright, julle moet maar video's neem hierso en dan vir my wys. Anyway, the Regal is here today. Well, every day actually, it's my daily driver, but it's going to be worked on today because something is rattling underneath or like on the suspension. So just want to put it on the lift and make sure everything is still fastened so that I don't like fall apart halfway down the road. And I also figured this car needs some attention, so this is a good opportunity for me to wire in this little light into the oil pressure gauge down there so that I could actually read my oil pressure at night. Not sure if I'm going to take a video of all the stuff I do in the Regal because I don't really want to start a new show playlist just for this car since it's basically already done. It's just like a few little stuff to do. So I'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. Anyway, I went to the hardware store, bought some 12mm thick super woods. It comes in like big sheets. I already cut this one because I want to remake the trunk tray out of it. This is just way better to work with. It doesn't split like plywood when you drill into the sides of it. So my friend PJ is going to help me with this as well. I'll be going to him tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted on that too, so that we can just finally remake this thing and throw this shit away. Anyway, I want to fit this into here, so I need to fix the dash. Well, not fix it, but just undo the fuckery they've committed here. I'm not going to be putting a stereo into this car. I just want to fix this for a little switch panel. So yeah, I'm still looking to find a new one of these bezels because these holes, I don't know how I'm going to fix that. And good luck finding these. It's very difficult to pinpoint the exact model type and trim, etc of the stuff, but I might be able to get one. Anyway, I'm gonna be fixing that because I don't feel like doing the suspension stuff yet, since that's mostly like cleanup, sandblasting and so forth. So I'm gonna be doing this because it's a little bit more fun. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work. I'll keep you guys posted. Alright, I decided I'm gonna include this little segment of a Regal into the Barracuda's video as well. And anyway, I was looking for the rattle underneath and everything seems fine, like the suspension stuff is all fine. There's no play in the wheel bearing, so it's not that. And then I came a little bit further back looking around and look what I found. So one of the bolts for my gearbox mounts is missing and that one doesn't seem to be tight all the way. So yeah, I don't know if that's the source of my rattle, but that's no bueno. So I need to fix that because I'll be driving and this bolt will fall out and my transmission would destroy the underside of my body. But anyways, the moral of this story is put your car on the lift periodically, people. You never know when stuff like that happens and you need to fix it. So yeah, put your car on the lift. Okay, so I try to keep negativity to a minimum, but this is a major point of concern to me and I want to put it out there. So firstly, some background information. Before I left for university, I blew up the transmission in that car. While I was away on university, I arranged with someone to replace the transmission for me while I'm away, so that when I come back for holiday, the car's up and running and I don't have to spend time doing it. Now, this is also a prime example why no one touches my cars anymore and no one gets to work on them. If you look at this, okay, this is the bolt that was in there, all right? Now, this was boiling hot when I took it out, so it was definitely this that was working itself out and probably the source of my rattles. Thank God I looked at it, because this would have fallen out on my way home and my entire transmission would have came loose underneath. Now, this is the bolt that's supposed to be in there. Look at the difference, all right? Look at the difference. That is too small of a diameter. That thread and that thread isn't the same thread, so it also damaged the thread underneath my transmission. So yeah, I repaired that. I have two of the correct bolts in there now, and they're not coming out. So yeah, the workmanship in this country is fucking abysmal. I finished fixing, or well, undoing the mess they've made on the dash, and now we have a nice cutout. It is standard DIN size. That's like the size of these old stereos. It's like 50 millimeters by 180 millimeters. So if I wanted to, I could plop in a stereo. I'm not going to. I have my eye on a little toggle switch panel, which is this size, and yeah, it's nice and centered with the heater controls and also the ashtray, so it looks good. Don't worry about the imperfections caused by the welding, because this happens to, if I can fit it, yeah, fits nicely. And coincidentally, this cutout also overlaps these holes, so when I cut out this plastic, I don't have to worry about these looking ugly. I just need to figure out how to do something with these two and with this one. But yeah, overall very happy with how that turned out. I'll do this some other day when I have that toggle switch panel. But that's it for the dash. The only thing left to do is to sandblast it and paint it, and then also probably sometime either get a new dash pad or like recover that existing dash pad, the one that's in a bit of a good condition. Anyway, I didn't get footage of us today, but me and PJ also finished the trunk tray, and it looks absolutely stunning. I really like this material, this superwood, way better than plywood, easier to work with as well. We did the little taper on the edge for that hinge, so that it sits nice and flush without gaps, and then we countersank these holes, put back the threaded inserts, and yeah, that's it for that trunk tray. So that also just needs to get reupholstered and put back in the car once I get that back from the spray shop. Sorry. On a very positive note to end this video, I'm excited to tell you that I've done a lot of stuff to the Regal. I've wired that little oil pressure gauge light. I fixed the rattle that was underneath the car. I then also opened up the rear drum brakes to clean them out and also tighten them because they were very loose. I never tightened them when I rebuilt the rear end for that car. That also solved my handbrake slack issue, so my handbrake's working properly. And then I thought, you know, I'm working on the car, so I'm gonna completely fix it. And I actually fixed the trunk light, and the first light that little thing shone officially marked the 100% restoration mark for the Regal. So I'm very happy with that. I'm officially 100% done with the Regal. I've had the car for more than 3 years now, and it took some time. I worked very vigilantly in the first year, of course, but then I went away to university and I bought other cars, so it got sidelined a little bit, but it's finally done. It's very rewarding. It's a very rewarding feeling. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So the only work that's going to get done to it now is periodic servicing. Other than that, I think that's it for this video. Oh wait, I also forgot to show you. I closed up some holes here at the bottom before someone wonders what that is. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see if I can get a video out next week because I'm going back to Scotland next week. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Cheers.